Ego Sound, blessings, peace, and clarity, gods, goddesses. I'm Calypso. You're in big energy healing territory. Let's get to it. What messages, Spirit, do you have for the divine collective in this moment? Calling upon all archangels and ascended masters, all divine beings who dwell in the highest dimension. Bless and protect us all as I open myself up to channel the energies of the divine collective. Bless and protect us with infinite health, wealth, abundance, and wisdom. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. The odds will forever be in our favor. Peace be with us all. So be it, and so it shall be. All right, what are you currently manifesting subconsciously that you are unaware of? Ten of Swords coming out as the general energy. I feel like you sense a betrayal coming. Now, whether this is something that, I don't want to say imagine because everything starts with a thought, right? But whether this is some form of defense mechanism, because I am the type to do that sometimes. I will self-sabotage a relationship or a certain situation, right, subconsciously. But I feel in this case that maybe you sense that something is coming. And again, maybe it's subconsciously self-sabotaging as a defense mechanism, a form of protection, or that intuition, spidey sense is kicking in. So let's take a look. Definitely some secrets going on. The Hanged Man and the Four of Swords. You taking time to rest and reflect, I feel like has brought out some secrets, or the inclination, or you feeling as though you don't know the whole story, or the story that you were presented is not the whole truth. I feel like you've put two and two together. Things are starting to add up, although you might not have all of the pieces. You just feel the betrayal. And I feel as though this betrayal is from someone that I don't want to say close friend or like relationship, because that's common, right? That can, of course, that's who it is. But I feel as though for a lot of you, this has to do with work. I did see the Eight of Pentacles before. This has to do with someone taking responsibility for a project that you did. Or maybe you loaned someone some money and like they're not paying it back, or they're making it seem like it was, something like that. But I feel like they got you crossed up. Yeah, you're really in your head about this, because it's like you know the secret, or you know the pieces. They haven't all come together. With the Hanged Man and the Four of Swords, the more time you spend by yourself, or at least distancing yourself away from whatever this energy is, the more you will start to realize. But you do have a Tower with the Nine of Pentacles, and I said it was something about money. Whatever this is, I do feel like it's going to free you from some type of burden. But with the Queen of Cups here, you definitely need to trust your intuition, because you know something is not sitting right. Hierophant here, you definitely need to search for a deeper meaning and a deeper understanding. That is what is going to give you the stability you need to confront the issue. Let's get another deck out here and read this energy across the board. Two of Swords with the Tower again at the splitting the deck. So this is definitely, with this energy over here, Two of Swords is all about, with the water in the back, you're ignoring it. And there are some ripples. So it's not quite a storm. It's not quite raging waters, but there's some disturbance. And you're choosing to turn your back, put a blindfold up, and be defensive with the Two Swords. That is what this person, I feel like, is doing. And with the, I don't know the moon sign, so bear with me. But by it not being a half moon, a full moon, I do feel like there are secrets. Things are hidden. Definitely, because you have the same thing. Things are definitely being hidden over here, and they're choosing to hide them. It's like they don't want to disappoint you, with the Eight of Cups here. It's definitely giving very much indolence vibes. It's giving very much, I know everyone's been going through a spiritual awakening or dark night of the soul. Some people have been experiencing the void. You can experience more than one dark night of the soul. A lot of the times that happens and people misalign. People come to terms with things that they have done, and it is up to that person, that soul, if they want to continue on that path. Now, some people are mature enough to, just flat out say, hey, I don't want to do this, or hey, this is what I did. I went behind your back. Some people have that conviction to admit what they did, to shoulder that responsibility, to just, take it on the chin and be like, yo, it is what it is. I fucked up. How do we move forward? I'm taking accountability. I'm taking responsibility. And I feel like this is what this person wants to come and do. I feel like they don't know how, is what I'm getting. I feel like they don't know how. Yeah. 2 of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune. They don't know in the world again. They're trying to figure out how to come to you to tell you what happened. Because I feel like with the Wheel and the World, those are both signifying cycles being completed. So I do feel as though this person is planning to come to you and tell you, things went down this way, not the way you thought. I had to lie to you about X, Y, Z, blah, blah, blah. And while I am not justifying, lying, manipulating, or anything, I am a big advocate. I'm a Gemini. I have a stellium in the 8th house. The sun, Gemini, is also in my 8th house. So I have duality as a big part of my personality. So hear me out when I say this. A lot of the times, everyone on this earth's surface has put themselves in a situation where they have lied and it has gotten out of control, and you've been convicted to tell someone and you did not know how. Or either you lied to protect someone. I'm not saying this person did this. I'm not saying this at all. I'm not saying they didn't do this. What I'm saying is that you eventually feel incredibly guilty. So before you condemn someone for lying to you, before you shut off all boundaries with the 4 of Pentacles, the 7 of Wands, the 7 of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles, before you just shut them down, hear them out. And then make your decision from that. I'm not saying go in being all forgiving. No, hear out why they did it. Hear every single detail. Don't give them an immediate response. I live by the 72-hour rule. In 72 hours, how I feel, because my body, my nervous system, my, emotional system, or whatever you call it, has had time to settle. I've had time to process. And it is what it is. If I don't give a fuck in 72 hours, if I had to remind myself to think about it, then I clearly don't care. So it's nothing I need to address. If it's still on my mind, then I address it, but I do it from a calm standpoint. So I just encourage you to at least think about that Page of Pentacles. At least give it a try. This person is coming to you as a page. But you are also a page when it comes to learning yourself right now. I feel as though you have such a heightened sense of adrenaline when this person has some type of contact with you, or pisses you off, like your hands shake while you text them or call them, or try to get your mind off of it because of the betrayal. And energy is fluid. So this may be flip-flop. Maybe you have done something and you don't know how to approach the situation and tell someone what you've done. But I don't really get the feeling of what you've done. I get the feeling of why they or you did it. Whoever it is, they're very apologetic. Very apologetic. They want you to hear them out. They want to restore that balance with the 6 of Pentacles being down there. Anything else? Anything else? Yeah, 7 of Swords in the reverse. They want to come clean. They want to come clean. But they are at the same time rethinking their approach because there has been so much deception. and manipulation on their part. But they are definitely wanting to come clean. And not only that, they know that you know. They know intuitively with the moon here. They know that you know. So they know that they have to. But I feel like it's affected your money in some type of way. Again, the Ten of Swords in reverse, King of Wands in reverse. So this is definitely an energy of, it can't really get worse. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like they can't meet the expectations anymore. You know, when you tell a lie, you have to keep it up and you have to tell it exactly to everyone, and it has to match all angles all the time. And it's at a point now where they've sussed that you've known, and you've probably asked them a few questions, or at least given them the hint that, yo, shit ain't sitting right with me. It's not sitting right with me. I ain't putting it all out there, but I'm giving you enough to know. I'm putting you on guard. Clean it up. So they can't hide, you know, what they're doing anymore. So at this point, with the Four of Swords in reverse, it's burnout. It's stress. They're just willing to just, you know, really cut the losses of the ego and the pride, because they can no longer maintain the illusion of, you know, pride, of I'm really getting that this person was like a egomaniac came to mind, but they're very materialistic, you know, very materialistic, but they do care about you. King of Cups in the upright, Two of Cups in the upright. They care about you. Spirit is saying that's the truth. They have a lot of love for you. They just don't know how to approach you, but they know that you know. You've let them know subtly that you know. But they're like, if I tell you, are you still going to love me? Because right after they tell you, they're going to make you an offer of even deeper commitment. You know what I mean? If you're single, they're probably going to ask you out on a date, or, you know, want to deepen the friendship. They're going to want to deepen the connection some type of way. But they're afraid once they come clean that you're going to reject them. And I'm not here to tell you what to do and what not to do. I'm not here to tell you that. This is big energy healing. Big healing energy is what we do. So you heal, and the more that you heal, again, that 72-hour rule, at least giving yourself distance from, you know, anything that's causing you stress or heartache or disappointment, betrayal, that type of thing, and you heal in that distance, in that space you give yourself, the answers will come to you. Eight of Swords again. Y'all are both really stressed out. Eight of Swords over here, Eight of Swords over here. You are stressed out because you are hurt. This person is stressed out because they are all over the place. They are all over the place. They're so afraid that, like, yeah, look. They look at you as the Empress, and they're the Knight of Swords. They fucked up. They fucked up. And it's like, you know, Knight of Swords is impulsive. It can be anger, you know, things like that. But Knight of Swords is also defending their beliefs, defending themselves. So this is them rushing to defend themselves with you. This is also very Scorpionic energy, and that is the 8th house on the zodiacal wheel. And, you know, the 8th house is all about vulnerability. The 8th house is all about, you know, marriage, your money, other people's money, death, rebirth, investment, inheritance, big business, spirituality. Healing messages for the collective. Spirit healing messages for the collective. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. This is giving very much the energy of secrets. Again, lack of stability, but this is secrets. Secrets in the home, secrets in a relationship, secrets that's affecting your money, your long-term longevity. Spirit is saying address them. Address them. Judgment. Spirit is saying address them. Speak your mind, clear your throat chakra. Do a meditation, do mirror magic, candle magic if you have to. Scream into your pillow. But Spirit is saying you have to address it, because not only do you have to address it to heal yourself, but this is also part of your journey, because, you know, we all have tests, right? We all have things that we have to level up and master to get to the next level. So you have things that you are calling in through your manifestations. And if you can't speak your mind and let somebody like, yo, I know what's going on, we gonna talk about it. If you're too afraid to do that, the universe is like, oh, well, how am I going to give you something on this mass scale if I can't even trust you to speak up for yourself? Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. This is a deeper spiritual meaning and a deeper spiritual lesson for you. And this is something that can only be learned by going within and doing that spiritual work. And remember, I said you took a loss, but once you do that spiritual work, once you go within, you confront that side of you, that throat chakra that's blocked, because I'm getting that for a lot of you. And you find that courage to just, have the conversation. However you feel comfortable. I personally like to go face to face because I like to see people's eyes. That's just me. But if you can read energy through text, whatever have you, but Spirit is saying once you confront that, the money, whatever was taken from you, new opportunities are going to pour in. What is for you can't be taken from you. If it is taken from you by the universe, or someone takes it, or is destroyed, it wasn't meant for you to have. It was meant for you to learn a lesson. Remember that. That's when the happiness comes in. That's when the happiness comes in for you. Notice the Ten of Cups. This person is going to be stuck in the Ten of Swords energy. Notice that's how you started. That's how their energy is ending. Yeah. Nurture yourself and you will be surprised at how your garden grows. Let's get some, let's get some oracle cards, some advice cards. Just over here. I know I just put cards everywhere, y'all. It is what it is. We trying to heal, we trying to feel, and we trying to deal with it all. So we hold the power. We remember that. We are gods and goddesses. We crown the kings and the queens. They come to us for advice, for rest and reprieve. We are healers. All of you all looking on and listening to this channel. Just wanted to speak that into you. That's why you've been through the most. That's why people have fucked you over. Because your capacity to learn the lesson and turn that hurt into healing and that pain into purpose cannot be trusted with everyone. Start a revolution. I just said turn your hurt into healing and your pain into purpose. If you got to get, and I'm not saying just put their business out there, don't reveal this person's identity, but if you have to use a situation to, use it from a wisdom standpoint so that another person doesn't go through that, use a platform to do it. Come home to yourself. I said that. This is you going within. The Hanged Man, the Four of Swords, Judgment, Hierophant. This is you, the Hermit, taking time to really go within yourself. Learning yourself. It is going to cause some change because it is something that you're not used to, because this is a part of you that you've unlocked, with 2 and 3 breaking down to a 5. But 5 is all about the magician in numerology. Yes, it is. It's about I move, I expand, transformation, growth, freedom, change, adventure, synthesis. So have that with yourself when you start the revolution. Because you look at the blessing when this person does come and reveal this. And again, whether you choose to continue to deal with them, that's fine. That's up to you. I'm not telling you here, there. Whatever you choose to do is right, because you create your reality. However, use that energy, that pain, to heal other people, because it is also going to heal you. Can't say nothing else but slay them all, baby. Until next, you be blessed. And I love you.